Today we're going to be doing crochet basics. All you'll need is some yarn, a crochet hook, and some scissors. Let's get started. When holding a crochet hook, do it based off of your preference. I like to hold my crochet hook the way that I like to hold my pencils or my pens. Get your yarn. I like to pinch it, loop over my two fingers, loop over my two fingers again, and then I create an X. Create an X with your fingers. I usually grip it with my other two fingers. So I'm gonna get my hook, I'm gripping it for the tension. You have your X, push it through, grip it. Then you'll take your fingers out. You'll have this. You'll pinch it here. I pinch it here with my two fingers. You'll just pull that tight. Then you have a slip knot. This is how you could start a lot of crochet projects. Remember, when you're crocheting, you want to use your working yarn that's connected to your yarn ball. Don't use this tiny end because this is just an end. I like to use my two fingers to hold this so that I don't have to worry about it like being loose and all over the place when I try to like do it. So I'll just pinch it with my two fingers to create tension. I'll get my working yarn and then I'll start my chain. I like to start with this like closer to this part of the hook so it's easier to like move around rather than it being back here. I'm gonna get the working yarn. I'm gonna pull over. I'm gonna grip it here. Pull the yarn through. I'm gonna do the same thing again. Hold it with my two fingers. Yarn over. Grip it. Chain. Pinch it. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Now you have your chain with single crochets. So now you grip it for tension so that it's not floating all over the place. I'm going to get my hook and I'm going to insert it into this little hole here. I grip it with my middle finger here. I also grip it here just for tension. I'm going to get my hook, insert it into that loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, grip it, pull through one, pull through two. Let's do another one. Go into the next one, so you'll go right here, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through two, insert hook in the hole, yarn over, pull through. You could see that I'm like pinching the yarn with these two fingers and just like holding on to it with my other two fingers just to like keep that tension. When I insert my hook, you could see that I'm working with my hand as well. I'm not just holding it like this and trying to grab it because then it's harder. So I just maintain that tension by gripping onto it. Insert hook, pull through, yarn over, pull through. You're going to do this all the way to the end of the chain. I hope all of this is making sense. Now we're at the last chain. So what you're going to do is you're going to grip that little end there, grab your hook, insert it in the end the same way that you have been, yarn over, pull through, pull through. Ta-da! You have your first chains with single crochets. So let's continue with some single crochet rows. You're at the end, you'll grab your working yarn the same way you have been, grip this thing so that you have some sturdiness so that you're not floating all over the place. So what we'll do is we'll yarn over. I like to grip it for more stability. I turn my hook, I'm holding the yarn, I chain one. do it one more time. Grouping it all over, yarn over, chain one. Then what we're going to do is we're going to turn our work. So now you're at the end but facing this way. Grip it the same way you have been. I'm gripping this side with my 2 fingers just for more stability. I'm going to get my hook and I'm going to insert it in here. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. We'll do the next one. Insert hook in that hole, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through too. And then if you notice that they're loose, you can always just tighten it a little bit. You don't want to tighten it too much because then you see how small that gets. So what you could always do is, let's say you do it too tight and you're like, oh, I need to undo it. You just pull the yarn and then it will undo. So you'll get your chain, you could insert it back in there. Get your hook, insert it, yarn over, pull through. Then you'll just do the same exact thing all the way to the end. This is how you do single crochets. So you'll just chain up 1, and then you can keep going. Something that you can do, you can make the chain longer, you can make the chain shorter, and you can make a scarf with your desired width. All you have to do is just continue crocheting the same way we have been, doing a chain and single crocheting across for however many rows until you get the length that you want for a scarf. When you want to step away from a project and you don't know what to do with it, you can just grab your hook and you can just pull the yarn like this, and then you can just leave this loop really long, and it just depends on where you're storing it or your preference, and it will take a while for it to get pulled away. If, let's say, you don't know if it will be likely to unravel or not, what you'll do is you'll pull the yarn a little bit more up. Now you can grab your stitch marker, put it on that loop, and just close it. And then now, if, let's say, your yarn gets pulled on, you have your stitch marker holding it for you. I hope this video was very helpful. Thank you so much for watching.